Okay, so let's set the scene. Imagine you found the perfect escape, a place of total peace. But what if, miles away, a whole kingdom was falling apart because of you? Well, this is a story about two completely different worlds, one of absolute serenity and one of crushing sorrow, and they are about to collide. Our story really kicks off with an escape. Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana, they've had enough. They're leaving the politics and drama of Ayodhya far behind. And their journey takes them deep, deep into the wilderness, to a place that feels like it's on another planet, the beautiful, tranquil region of Chitrakoot. And right away, they feel like they belong. You see, the sages in the forest don't just put up with them, they welcome them with open arms. It's like this isn't an exile at all. It's an invitation to a real sanctuary, a place where they can finally find some peace. And it's so easy to see why this place felt like a sanctuary. I mean, just picture it. You arrive, and you're surrounded by these huge, ancient green mountains. They're like these silent guardians, promising safety and a clean break from the world you just left. The purity of their new home is just everywhere. It's in the water itself. The streams aren't just there to drink from. They're described as sparkling, crystal clear. It's almost symbolic, like they're washing away the past and getting a fresh start in this untouched paradise. So, with these incredible mountains towering above and the pure rivers flowing below, they find their spot in these quiet, peaceful valleys. You can almost feel the silence, right? That deep, profound calm that just settles over everything as they start to build their new life. And they're not just setting up a temporary camp, they're truly making a home. Lakshmana, with all his strength, builds this beautiful hut from bamboo and leaves, and then Sita, with her touch, turns it into a home, arranging flowers inside. It's just this perfect picture of teamwork, of building a beautiful life out of the simplest things. And from this little home, a whole new rhythm to their life starts to emerge. They fall into this pattern that's completely in sync with the nature all around them. It's a life of, well, total tranquility. Their lives just fell into this amazing natural balance. You had Rama and Lakshmana taking on the roles of providers and protectors, hunting for food, keeping the sages safe. And on the other hand, you had Sita connecting with the gentler side of the forest, gathering fruits, tending to sacred plants, finding beauty everywhere. Together, they just worked, perfect harmony. And this right here is the big reveal. They didn't really lose a kingdom back in Ayodhya, they found a brand new one. And this kingdom wasn't about high walls or big armies. It was defined by peace, by being self-sufficient, and by having this incredibly deep connection to the world around them. But, and this is a huge but, while all of this idyllic life is unfolding in the forest, a completely different story is playing out back home. In Ayodhya, there's no peace. There's just a kingdom absolutely drowning in sorrow. And the source of all this pain, it's the king himself. For him, the separation from his son, Rama, isn't just a political headache. It's a wound that's cut straight to his soul. He just can't handle the loss. I mean, he's being crushed by this incredible 1-2 punch, the sadness of his son being gone, and the massive, massive weight of his own guilt for making it happen. That combination, it's just too much to bear. And all of this intense emotional pain, well, it leads to the story's first great tragedy. The king's suffering reaches its inevitable, heartbreaking end. Even in his last moments, his mind, his heart, they're in only one place. His last words aren't about his kingdom or his legacy. It's just a simple, desperate call for the son he sent away. It says everything about his love and his regret. And just like that, the king is gone. It's a stark, simple, and tragic finish. The kingdom of Ayodhya is now kingless, lost in grief. Now, let's cut back to the peaceful forest, where the contrast is just jarring. While a king has just died of a broken heart, life in Chitrakoot is going on, completely oblivious. But destiny, oh, it's already making its move. And this is where it gets a little spooky. An unexplainable connection. Miles and miles away, with no possible way of knowing what just happened, Rama feels it. He feels this tremor deep in his heart, a sense that something precious is gone, even if he has no idea what it is. And this is where the tension really starts to build, right? Because we know the awful truth. But our heroes are still living in their little bubble of peace. That gap in knowledge between what we know and what they don't, it's everything. We're just waiting for the moment their world comes crashing down. So here's how it's all about to go down. The news of the king's death is the trigger. That news is going to set another brother, Bharata, on a journey straight to the forest. And that journey, well, it's destined to bring the world of sorrow smashing right into their world of peace. Which leaves us with this one powerful question. What actually happens when a place of perfect tranquility gets hit with the heaviest, most profound sorrow imaginable? The collision of these two worlds is coming, and how that peaceful forest handles a kingdom's grief, well, that's a story for next time.